get asked this question every year.
Is this an Ablett question? No.
No, but say every time this
every
year,
day.
coming to the break.
Oh, right.
Obviously, keeping the guys focused just for another 3 or 4 days. Does it get easier now to do that? Once this mid-season break's been in for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, look, we've pretty got it worked out. We've, early days we did different things, but look, we'll play on Saturday night. We'll recover them Sunday. We'll train them on Monday with the recovery and get medical assessments and everything, and then we'll just let them go and let them freshen up their bodies and mentally and physically. And I think it's a great thing that happens because I think we're all due for it.
Do you freshen up the coaching staff as well? Do you send your assistants off for a couple of days and say don't want to see you around the ground for a while?
We're not going to turn up at work and do nothing. They're going to have a holiday, yeah. We're going to have a bit of a time away. And we deserve it too. Everybody in football clubs deserve it.
Well, I've got an Ablett question. At quarter time in the game, there was some interesting vision of Gary looking a little bit frustrated and talking with Brendan McCartney. Is that him showing his frustration of playing forward, and do you like players sort of showing their frustration to the assistants and so forth?
Look, it's a game. We're all very competitive, and I don't mind a bit of confrontation, and I didn't know about it until yesterday, and I don't think there's a lot in it. I think Gary just had a few little complaints and whinges, and Brendan McCartney said, "Yep, I'm hearing you, mate, and just get back and play footy." I think Podsy's a reasonable chance to play, but Moons has got to tick a few more boxes and more unlikely than likely. But we haven't ruled him out. His ankle's just really swollen. Structurally there's not much wrong, but if he gets his swelling down he'd be a chance to play, but it is quite swollen.
Considering all the injuries, would you err on the side of caution with Pods and give him another week?
Probably not this week because we need one guy over 6 foot to play in our forward line. So no, look, if Hawk's not going to play, Moons is more unlikely. So Podsy, if he is sort of reasonably fit, will probably play him.
And what about Matthew Scarlett? Just give us an update on where he's at the moment.
He'll play after the bye.
Yep.
He did a little hamstring, not a big one. But there's no rush with Matthew. He'll just come back after the bye and he should be okay. Cameron Ling, he probably will play. Yeah, he'll play. Yeah, so he just missed out the other night, and he was a bit slower than we thought, but he'll get up there.
It must make life easy when a bloke like Taylor Hunt can make his debut and come right in and do his role for the team so effectively.
Yeah, we're really pleased with his performance, and that's the beauty about our club. I think over a long period of time we've just continually trained people up to play a certain style of footy, and we have a lot of our players that have started their careers here are at other clubs too. So we just love seeing young people come in and just slip right into the way we play, and he certainly did that on Saturday night.
Can you put an exact date in Tom Hawkins' return?
Not at the moment. I think we've got a bit more investigation to do before we sit down with him and his manager and his family and work out a plan.
What are the early signs of Tom's injury?
The early signs?
Yeah.
He basically he's got a hot spot there. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not 100% sure. But the scenarios are that he could probably play this week. He could play next week, the week after, or he might just have a month off or 8 weeks off. It's just endless. So we've just got to sit down and work out which way he wants to go, because he's the one taking all the risk.
It sounds pretty serious when you say you're going to meet with his family and manager.
It's just part of the process that you do these days. Everyone's involved in people's careers.
And given his history with that as well, is that factor that in as well? You'd be more cautious because of that?
Oh yeah, and just our history with Matthew Egan and everything else, and the boys are retired now, never to play again. So it's just really important that everybody's informed and people know exactly what risks they're taking when they take the field.